Writer and speaker, he once said, "The little man is fundamentally entitled to a little more food in his stomach, a little more clothing on his back, and a little more roof over his head." Beloved for his staunch advocacy for equality and equity throughout his life, he was rightfully called the idol of the masses. President Magsaysay's popularity came with very high expectations. Here was a simple man from the barrios who had the support and faith of the overwhelming majority of Filipinos as no leader had received before. In his presidential inaugural address in Manila, he said, "I have been warned that too much is expected of this administration, that our people expect the impossible. For this young and vigorous nation of ours, nothing is impossible." And indeed, nothing was. The values taught to him by his parents as a child, integrity, empathy, courage, and humility, were evident throughout his presidency. He emphasized service to the people and brought the government closer to all Filipinos. His presidency ushered in the golden age of the Philippines and the Filipino people. Ramon Magsaysay's life and presidency was cut short by tragedy on March 17, 1957. His plane crashed in the southern province of the Philippines, Cebu. He was only 49 years old. An estimated 2 million people attended Magsaysay's state funeral on March 22, 1957. During his short life, he broke down barriers, pushed the limits of what was possible, and consistently left the world in awe of the boundless potential of transformative leadership. He was an icon of selfless service. He was a man imbued with greatness of spirit. The last line of Ramon Magsaysay's credo perfectly summarizes how he defined his brand of leadership. "I believe that the president should set an example of an abiding love for the common man." Ramon Magsaysay, the simple man from the barrio who rose to the highest position in the land, the idol of the masses, my guy, our guy. Today, we remember and honor Ramon Magsaysay on his 116th birth anniversary.
Good morning from Manila, Philippines, and thank you so much for joining us today. I am Susan Afan, the president of the Ramon Magsaysay Award Foundation, welcoming you to Asia's proudest moment, the global announcement of the 2023 Ramon Magsaysay Awardees. First given in 1958, the Ramon Magsaysay Award, Asia's premier prize and highest honor, honors women, men, and organizations for their greatness of spirit, exemplified through selfless service for the peoples of Asia. Throughout our storied 6-decade history, the award has been conferred upon visionaries, innovators, pioneers, masters of the arts, humanitarians, and peace builders. Among them are Vinoba Bhave, His Holiness, the 14th Dalai Lama, Saint Teresa of Calcutta, Akira Kurosawa, Dr. Fe del Mundo, Raha Muhammad Alias, Yuan Longpin, Aruna Roy, the Citizens Foundation, all of whom have created a rich and colorful tapestry of strength and sacrifice for the betterment of society. 65 years later, Asia and the global community still encounter challenges, some of which have persisted over time, while many are novel. Nevertheless, Amidst these obstacles, we have all observed heroes emerging, leaders who tirelessly strive to renew our belief and optimism in the inherent benevolence of humanity. Today, in celebration of the Ramon Magsaysay Awards 65th anniversary, we are proud to name such transformative leaders. This year, 4 Ramon Magsaysay awardees, Asia's latest champions, astonish us with their boundless creativity in devising remedies for their society's challenges, with their profound empathy for the common man, with their greatness of spirit. It is indeed a moment to celebrate. Ladies and gentlemen, Ramon Magsaysay Award Foundation's chairperson, Aurelio R. Montinola III, and the members of the Board of Trustees will now announce the 2023 Ramon Magsaysay awardees.
In 1959, the foundation celebrated the undaunted courage of a 24-year-old Tibetan leader who asserted his people's identity and culture, His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama. The Ramon Magsaysay Award was the Dalai Lama's first ever recognition for his valiant efforts in promoting peace around the world. Over the past 65 years, the foundation has recognized the great strides young people across Asia are making for their respective advocacies. In 2001, the foundation formalized this belief by introducing a new award category, the Ramon Magsaysay Award for Emergent Leadership. Recipients of this award include Benjamin Abadiano from the Philippines, who demonstrated his steadfast commitment to indigenous Filipinos and their hopes for peace and better lives consonant with their hallowed ways of life. He received the Ramon Magsaysay Award for Emergent Leadership in 2004 at the age of 40. Hai Ran Yoon, founder of South Korea's Citizens Opening the World for Welfare, that improves social welfare for vulnerable sectors, including the young, the elderly, and the differently abled. She received the 2005 Ramon Magsaysay Award for Emergent Leadership at the age of 36. Gary Benchigib, a French national based in Bali, uses his youthful energies in combining nature, adventure, video, and technology as weapons for cleaning up Indonesia's rivers. Last year, he received the Ramon Magsaysay Award for Emergent Leadership when he was 27 years old. Our roster of Ramon Magsaysay awardees for Emergent Leadership, with their optimism and the greatness of spirit, is the embodiment of our belief that young people are indeed the hope of our future.
I am proud to announce this year's recipients of Asia's premier prize and highest honor. This year, the foundation found greatness of spirit in another young Asian leader. He joins our community of Magsaysay laureates who, through their youthful zeal and unbridled creativity, weave colorful tapestries of positive changes in Asia and in the world. Our first awardee for 2023 will receive the Ramon Magsaysay Award for Emergent Leadership. From Bangladesh, Corvi Rakshan.
As the global population continues to exponentially rise and resources become alarmingly scarce, the issue of food security is one of the world's most pressing challenges. Since 1958, the Foundation has conferred the Ramon Magsaysay Award on transformative leaders who ensure that Asia's teeming billions will have healthy and nutritious food on the family table. Japanese farmer Masanobu Fukuoka offered natural farming as an alternative to modern commercial practices and their harmful consequences. He demonstrated that small farmers can offer practical, environmentally safe, and bountiful options to modern commercial practices. In Cambodia, Yang Seng Koma introduced the system of rice intensification, or SRI, an ecologically sustainable approach to rice production. It has since inspired and enabled vast numbers of farmers in Cambodia to become more empowered and productive contributors to their country's economic growth. A fisherman from southern Philippines, Roberto Balyon, led his fisher folk community in restoring their rich marine resources, thus transforming their dying fishing industry into a sustainable model for the country and for Asia. Today, we still benefit from the successful solutions and indelible influence of these three Ramon Magsaysay awardees. Not only did they ensure food on our tables, they, through their greatness of spirit, have satiated our hunger for inspiring leaders.
Our second Ramon Magsaysay awardee follows in the footsteps of past laureates who are promoting food security. Promoting traditional indigenous agriculture methods through mainstream education, this Asian leader has elevated this cause from food security to food sovereignty. From Timor-Leste, Eugenio Lemos.
Asia's diverse topography and cultural practices have made its population susceptible to preventable diseases that claim millions of lives annually. Thankfully, there are medical practitioners who stand tall and stand out in leading the fight against these maladies. These doctors took it upon themselves to selfishly serve disenfranchised communities by promoting and providing equitable and universal health care for everyone. Such outstanding doctors are Raden Kodihat, an Indonesian doctor celebrated for its dedicated and skillful direction of the massive yaws eradication effort that is freeing his countrymen from a disfiguring and crippling disease. Syed Adibul Hazan Rizvi of Pakistan provided life-saving measures to thousands of poor people who suffer disproportionately from kidney and urinary system diseases. Filipino doctor Ernesto Domingo, whose studies on hepatitis and liver diseases has saved millions of individuals from life-threatening illnesses, fought for hepatitis vaccine to be made mandatory and available to all, as he is worried about the poor's access to health care. Dr. Kodihat, Dr. Rizvi, and Dr. Domingo, because of their greatness of spirit, have all been elected to receive Asia's premier prize and highest honor, the Ramon Magsaysay Award, for their outstanding contributions in providing quality health care for millions of Asians.
Our third Ramon Magsaysay awardee for 2023 is an oncologist who joins our illustrious group of doctors and medical practitioners who champion equitable access to health services and who prioritize the care of health care. From India, Ravi Kannan.
As the United Nations High Commissioner on Refugees, Japan's Sadako Ogata provided humanitarian relief to more than 23 million people in areas of conflict. She maintained a remarkable career promoting peace and international understanding until her passing in 2019. Madam Ogata received the Ramon Magsaysay Award in 1997. In military-ruled Myanmar, Lapay Seng Rao established the Meta Development Foundation, an organization aimed at addressing the problems of population displacement and emergency relief in the country's conflict zones. In the midst of deep ethnic divide and prolonged armed conflict, Seng Rao regenerated and empowered damaged communities, promoting a nonviolent culture of participation and dialogue as the foundation for Myanmar's peaceful future. She received the Ramon Magsaysay Award in 2013. Sadako Ogata and Lapay Seng Rao, remarkable Asian women. With their grit, their grace, and greatness of spirit, they demonstrated to the world that women are prepared and poised to lead in our journey towards achieving peace in Asia and across the globe.
This year, we are proud to welcome another woman who champions peace in Asia and in the world. She emphasizes the important role that women play in inclusive peace building. From the Philippines, Miriam Coronel Ferrer. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2023 Ramon Magsaysay Awardees. For Emergent Leadership from Bangladesh, Corvi Rakshand. From Timor-Leste, Eugenio Lemos. From India, Ravi Kannan. And from the Philippines, Miriam Coronel Ferrer. These four individuals join our illustrious and inspiring community of transformative leaders who are making Asia and the world a better place for all. Thank you, everyone, for joining us in this celebration of greatness of spirit. We invite everyone in Asia and in the world to join us at the 65th Ramon Magsaysay Awards on November 11, 2023, Saturday at the Metropolitan Theater in Manila, Philippines. The formal presentation ceremonies will be live-streamed on the Foundation's social media channels and will be telecast through our international media partners. We look forward to seeing you all, whether in person or virtually. Again, thank you and have a good day ahead.